What is up, everybody? It's Wick here, and I've picked out some eBay sales here to show you. Let's just jump right into it here. I got this Designs for the Needle cross stitch. I've been showing a lot of cross stitch because it's been selling so well. I picked up a few of these at the Salvation Army for $4, and since it's been the season, I've been selling them. I sold this one for $49.99, got $35.30 after all fees. Just a great pickup for paying so little for it. And some of these more elaborate designs on these cross stitches, they sell for a lot of money, and I've made a few $100s on these things over the past month or so. Here is a garage sale pickup. I was at a garage sale and they had these for 10 cents a piece. So I got 4 of them. They are Nerf Gun Clips, or magazines, and I paid 40 cents for them. And I think I paid 50 cents because I just gave her 2 quarters, and I didn't, ask for the change back. I just keep it. But yeah, in the end, I sold them for $19.99 and made $12.05 in the end. So it's not like a huge amount of money, but I spent 40 cents to make $12.05. So that's an incredible return. It's such little risk, and I get asked all the time on YouTube and stuff, what's the best way to get started with little money? Most people, they want to jump into Amazon and doing FBA and stuff, and they only got like $100 to start. They don't really have the money to just throw their money into inventory. And I always suggest the best way is just to do thrifting and garage sales, because you can take 40 cents and turn it into $12, and you can stretch that $100 really far and make a lot more money. If you're trying to start with Amazon FBA, you really got to be selling a lot to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, the fees and even the monthly, like professional fees and stuff like that you're paying, is going to just eat away your profits, and that $100 is not going to last. But Nerf stuff sells, parts, magazines, stuff like this. I actually had a lot of Nerf guns that were cheap there. I just didn't buy them. I should have bought them. It's one of my regrets, but I did pick up these and did make some money in the end. Now here is another garage sale pickup. This is a Sony PlayStation Slim. PlayStation 2 Slim. These sell a bit better than the larger ones. At least I think they still do. The larger ones, the fatter ones, may be selling for about the same now. I'm not sure. But I picked this up for $10 at a garage sale, and ended up selling it for $67.14. Got $40.01 after shipping. And you see Grand Theft Auto was thrown in there because it was already in the PlayStation, so I figured why not. 2 controllers. It did not have a memory card. Otherwise, it probably would have sold quicker. I had this listed for a while, and I think it was sold around Christmas time, so I think that's probably why I got the price. I just held out because I knew my price was higher than some of the other sellers. But I wanted to hold out for it, and I ended up getting the price I wanted. So here's the Sizzix Big Shot machines that did not fit in my... The photos are kind of bad. It didn't fit in the photo booth too well. You can see the edges, but I didn't care. I ended up selling 5 of these. I got these at Walmart. They were Walmart clearance. I paid $26.75 after tax for them. Sold, they were different prices because the buyer had to pay shipping, and some of the shipping I made money on in the end. So I just took an average of the price. The average sale price was $92.14, and average profit was $40.68 for a total of $200.05 on this Walmart retail arbitrage deal. One thing I found interesting with these is there's a lot of people from Russia wanting to buy these, wanting to know like what it would cost to ship and all this stuff. Not sure why. Even somebody with a Russian name ended up buying this in like Pennsylvania. So they're kind of fishy. But it seemed like there was a product like that recently that happened. There was a lot of Russian interest. But hopefully I didn't already feature this in a what I sold video, but if I did, I'm sorry. Here it is again. But I know I just recently sold all of them, so sold all 5, $200.05. Here is a Delfi XM Sky-Fi 2 Sirius XM thing. I got part of this at a Goodwill. It was like $4 for this and another part that was sealed, like the car adapter set. It was sealed in 2 packages like this. That one, that part of it I sold on Amazon, and I got like 60 some bucks. And this one I had to sell on eBay because they had batteries with it. This is still sealed, but the batteries had that acid leak, and there's like acid dust in there. So I wasn't going to sell that on Amazon. So I just put it on eBay and ended up selling it for $54.99 and got $41.44. So yeah, that was a great flip, and also a great example of why, you know, I could sell on Amazon and eBay, and since I'm selling on both platforms, it gives me more options, and I ended up making more money because I sold half of it on Amazon, half of it on eBay. And I wouldn't be able to even sell this on Amazon with the battery problem. I could, I guess, but it's just too risky. Like, you could disclose that and, you know, not sell it as new. Obviously, you'd sell it as like new, sealed with battery corrosion or something. But if somebody doesn't read that, it's just so easy for people to complain. It's not worth it. But yeah, great profit. These are Ballasts. I've sold these before, not this brand, but I've bought some from Lowe's and sold them on eBay. These are Magnatech Ballast. These are at Goodwill. Ended up paying $4.28 for both of them, and sold them for $49.99 and got $32.06. Always keep a lookout for Ballast. They seem to do really well. Obviously not all of them is going to do well, but usually when I find them, if I find them cheap enough, they do well. So this is an interesting find at a Goodwill. This is Brain in a Box, the science fiction collection. This was a CD set. It had a bunch of CDs in there, and they're like sci-fi themed CDs, and Brain in a Book, and it has this cool like holographic case. It was $5 at a Goodwill, and I ended up selling it on eBay here for $44.99 and got $29.28. I would have sold it on Amazon, but I was restricted, so I just sold it on eBay. It was a unique thing, and again, if I was just selling on Amazon, I would have left it and not made that easy $29.28. Plus I got to ship it media mail, so it shipped really cheap. And just a fun sale. I wouldn't have sold it new anyway. I could have sold it as used, but I decided just to go with eBay because it looked like it was going to be about the same amount of profit. And I did end up selling it for $79.49. It's a sealed, just a plain DVD player. I paid $20 for it at Goodwill, but again, it's $39.02 profit. So paying $20 is really nothing. And by the way, everything again is, when I say profit, that's after my cost and my fees and everything. That's my profit. So I got my money back, and then on top of that, made $39.02 after all fees. I don't take out for income tax or anything like that, so I still got to pay tax on my profits at the end of the year. I feel like it's been a while since I've had any remotes in any of these videos. You don't see remotes that often at thrift stores anymore for some reason. I was going into St. Francis every now and then. They had 2 big tubs of remotes, and this is where I found this one. And last time I was in there, they didn't have those tubs of remotes anymore. I just don't understand why they're not wanting to sell remotes, or what's going on with that. But anytime I look for remotes, I'm looking for unique ones, like this CD Yamaha one. I paid 99 cents for this, and I ended up selling it for $29.99, and profit in the end was $21.97. And they ship real easy, so that was just an easy $21.97. And they're easy to test too, because you can, if you hold your phone up and you put the remote in, You hit the buttons, you can see the light on your camera phone, and that means it's responding. I just go through and hit the buttons and make sure they all light up. That's how I test them. Doing it that way, I've never had any returns or any complaints, but you cannot sleep on remotes. And since we already featured one remote, I figured we'd feature another one. I got this the same day in the same tub. And this one is a Kenwood remote. Looks like for a sound, some sort of CD sound system. This one I ended up selling for $34.99. Got $26.46 profit. So between those two remotes, I've got like 48 bucks. And they were just $1 a piece. Really cool. Again, if you're looking for, if you're on a small budget, finding stuff like this. Now, obviously, you're not just going to go out and find this stuff right away, like every single time you go out. But if you do have a budget, you can't spend a lot of money. It's great. Just hold out until you do find stuff like that, and then just scale up your money. But yeah, remotes. Even the really basic ones you can sell a lot of the times for 10 bucks, and you're paying 50 cents to $1, and there's always someone going to come around looking for a remote. So a lot of even the cheaper ones are worth buying. Some of them aren't, because they're going to sell for under 10, and they might sit for a while because there's so many others selling them. But unique ones like this, they always do extremely well. But there are a few things that sell on eBay. It took me a bit to get through this video because I am having coughing fits. I have been sick. I edit all that out so you don't have to listen to 5 minutes of coughing. But please hit that like button for me if you enjoyed this video and you want to keep seeing videos, and please subscribe if you have not. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Until next time.